ও আমি কুলহারা কলঙ্কিনী আমি কুলহারা কলঙ্কিনী আমার কেউ ছইও না গো সজনী আমার কেউ ছইও না গো সজনী
Oh, hey.
What's up, bro?
I never face my problems.
Sometimes you just gotta face your problems, man. What's up, guys? This is Muza. I'm a singer-songwriter-producer based out of New York City.
Hi, this is Sanjoy, and I am an electronic music producer based in Los Angeles, California.
How did you first meet?
I was at the New York PopShift Festival, Terminal 5.
No, that's not how we met.
That's how we first met.
We were introduced on. I messaged you on IG, jerk.
Really?
That's how we first.
No. That's not meeting though.
Our first interaction was there was a lot of Bengali people were posting your articles with the whole EDM scene and everything, and that's when I heard about you. I saw the Bangladesh and India flags. I was like, oh shit, this guy's Bengali too. I didn't know you were Sylheti at first, and I messaged you. I messaged you a long ass paragraph, and you sent back like one sentence.
You did not.
Yeah, I have
Find that
I have
message
the
right
messages.
now. Find the message. I want to see it.
That's how we first met.
No.
And then the first time we meet in person was during Chup Chup Taki.
No.
Where was it?
How could you forget that?
No, we shot Chup Chup first, jerk.
No.
Yeah, we did.
Definitely not.
Because that was we shot Chup Chup during pandemic.
Yeah.
Oh man, okay, see, I forgot.
So we both forgot how we met. It's just been so long and so fun to know you. How much does it cost to make and release a song? Actually, this is a good question because we both are independent artists.
It doesn't really take much. I guess your only fee would be the DistroKid fee, right?
Yeah.
To put out. And then if you do your own mixing and mastering, you're not spending much, but then you have
What's your process like?
No, so I get too attached to my mixes, so I send it out to a mixing and mastering.
Very hands off.
Very hands off, yeah.
How much does just say, let's say Jhumka, your biggest song, how much did it cost?
There's two of us, both of us pitched in, and obviously it's much cheaper to shoot back home.
Yeah.
So you're looking at about $4,000.
Damn.
Which was, pretty
And
cheap.
then marketing?
There was no marketing involved.
So it just took off
on its own, yeah. If you're just a singer, then you don't write, you don't do your own melodies. Then you have to hire somebody to do the top line, someone to write, someone to produce it. Then you have the mixing and mastering costs, and then you have the distribution costs and everything. So it ends up adding up. But with outsourcing, it can be cheaper. If you're hiring people from Bangladesh, India, whatever, where the ratio dollar to whatever currency, it's different. So you can save tons of money like that.
But since you do most of it
I produce,
yourself.
I do my own top lines and everything. It's my only cost is pretty much mixing and mastering.
Right.
Yeah. If I started making and releasing music today, what advice would you give me?
First of all, just know the intention behind you releasing music or making music, don't look at numbers. I would say consistently enjoy the journey of making music, and then, everything else will fall into place. Nowadays, I guess social media is really important. Have a presence. It's like your business card. Collaborate with as many musicians as possible because through that, you really learn yourself and what your own sound is.
To add to that question, because you've been in the industry so long, and just to know from your perspective.
Not that long.
Come on, bro. I've been doing this
I'm
since
still
you were a
learning.
kid.
I'm learning every day.
Because you said such a key important word, fun. What is your advice to people who see music, and most majority of artists thinking I'm going to make so much money out of this?
Right. For everybody, it's different, right? I've met artists that their first song is a hit song on TikTok, and it's dude, they're touring the world, and it's they're making so much. And then I've also seen artists that are considered veterans, and they've never had that one peak number one record yet. But then they've had that really, really long lasting career, and they're just doing a lot. So as an artist, as a singer, songwriter, how can somebody make a living off of music?
Ad revenue is one, right, from YouTube.
Okay.
Streaming platforms is another one. And then the last one would be shows.
What makes you the most money out of those three?
Weddings, because I don't like to do them.
Right.
So it's like if
You
somebody
charge an absurd
amount. If somebody really wants to, they'll really get you, and then just like they wouldn't care. And I'm just like, and it's like so strict, the contract. I just go in, do the show, and then leave.
Yeah.
It's like boom.
No biryani at the weddings?
Nothing, bro. I just go, perform, and then leave. What about you?
Certain ways that I make money, I would say publishing. So like any song that I'm working on, I want to make sure that I'm set up in a way that can make me residual income, whether the song is, like, you never know what song blows up when. So on the back end, we get a publishing, and we also get a cut off the master.
Yeah.
Master meaning like the song sales and mechanicals. Sync licensing. If the song is placed in a film, you get paid a certain amount to the master holder, and from there, your percentage gets divvied out. Obviously, live shows.
Yeah.
And advances for producing. Certain times appearances and stuff like that, but that's like,
minimal.
Back home brand.
How did your parents react when you told them you're pursuing music full time?
I never had a moment where I told them like, hey, I'm a musician now. I still don't know what I'm pursuing full time. I just made music. I went to college thinking that I was gonna leave college and make music. I went to college because we moved here.
Yeah.
I was going to be the first one to go to a college and university in the United States, so it meant a lot to them. I never really had a destination that like, oh, I'm doing music full time. This is my profession.
Damn.
Just keep going. What about you?
My parents didn't take it too lightly because they were very religious. So they're just like, oh, music is not it and all that stuff. So I dropped out of college.
Okay.
I didn't. I like spent like a couple years, almost had my associate, and I just did not like college environment. I just didn't want to be trapped in a room full of people and all that. Because I'm an introvert with people that I don't know and everything. Dropped out of college, then I worked at a place part-time, and I was just like not happy. I just started creating music on the side, and it wasn't until like Noyadaman my parents started accepting it because they saw that I was trying to preserve the culture and like help people who are not as much into Bangla music be into Bangla music.
Right.
My parents' friends were calling my parents and just like, oh, my son is, enjoys speaking Bangla now and wants to do it. It's just a good feeling when stuff like that happens. Right. So they see that I'm doing it for a cause.
What would you say was like a milestone moment and like a specific moment that you really like value a lot in your
I wasn't there for it, but when I saw the picture, I was brought to tears when my parents saw my billboard on Times Square. For someone that does only Bangla music, it was such a big achievement.
Right.
And then seeing my parents go that late at night just to go see it and just spend time, and I saw the video. My mom was like, "Oh, I just got it. He was right there." It just felt really good.
That's awesome.
What about you, man?
Dude, so many moments, man. Now when I go back to Bangladesh, we have our name out in the community a little bit more than we used to. So like my parents get a call every now and then, like, oh, this person is in town, and just like to be able to meet with them and hear stories about my parents and stuff like that. That's just like
incredible. Right?
Incredible. Yeah. I went to my village in Sri Lanka. This last time, so that was like about 15 years I hadn't seen that place, and like everybody in the village like showed up knowing that I was gonna go there, and I had only told like 2 people.
Damn. Which Instagram feature helped with your growth the most?
Reels. I would say Reels, and just that ability to ask that question and get responses, and then like respond to the questions.
That was me during pandemic. I did a lot of Q&A stuff, but I was doing it in Bengali, and I was like cursing everybody out. Like, it was just like me being me, like naturally. And that really helped me push a little bit. I was like, oh, this guy's like human. He's not.
Sick.
What is your music making process like? Does it happen all at once or in stages?
I mean, you've seen me work. What is it like? I'm just having a party the whole time.
Some people work different. Like they need to do the melody first and then this and this. With his production, it's just like,
not
if he's
prepared
feeling it, he's just like going. But he does need to step out for like 2-3 minutes to go see some sunshine.
Yeah. Oh my God, this like, the studio environment is getting to me now. Yeah. I think it's all the traveling too, because I see so much sun and like I'm like out there. I can't do this black, dark room anymore.
You need some plants in the studio, bro. That will help.
Nah, bro. I need to be outside of the studio.
No, I'm saying
outside of the box.
According to science, having plants in your room really helps you.
All right, done. I'll get some plants today. Okay. Yeah, what's your creative process like?
It's pretty much like the same. It's just like if I'm feeling it, I just go. If I'm
melody first or lyrics first?
I get a chord progression first, and that's when I write the melody on top. So it's just like literally chords or guitar or whatever, and then melody would come, and then after that it's
the lyrics.
The lyrics, and then the production.
How do you collab with other artists? Don't.
How do I collab with other artists?
Do you reach out to them, or what's your process?
I realized that it's much better to hang out with that person first.
Yeah.
Just to see like if we vibe, because a lot of time what I realized in the past when I did DM artists and work with them, like the vibe wasn't there. Like something was off, you know? Like it felt forced. I've had that similar situation recently in Dhaka.
Right.
Where it doesn't really work out. But once you get to hang out with the person, you get along, you know each other kind of well. It's like much easier to work. They understand you, you understand them.
For sure.
So it's like get to know the other artists whenever, if you ever get the chance, right? But then again, you have really big artists that might DM you and you won't have that chance to get to know them, but it's a session you should do.
Exactly.
So it really depends. If you can, then definitely get to know the artist.
Nice.
What's the weirdest object you use to create sound? I think I know.
Don't want to answer this one.
What is it?
Man. I used a to make a bass line.
I knew he would
like
say
a vibrator.
Like that.
It's just a and you sample it with your iPhone.
It's just the vibration sound.
Yeah. But then it can really make a gnarly bass line. I can show you. If you poke holes in like a symmetrical way in a carrot, you can make it sound like a piccolo. So that was cool.
Yeah, no. I've always seen your hair like this. Would you ever buzz cut your hair?
I used to when I was like 7th, 8th grade, and I looked like a potato, bro.
No, like, bro, I think it would look really nice.
Huh?
It would look really nice.
No.
Come on, bro.
I like hair, bro. Like a lot of people are not blessed with hair, and I just thank my dad and my family for my hair.
What is your favorite slang term in Bangla to use?
I like pera nai.
Pera?
Pera is fun. I just learned that when I went to Dhaka. That means no troubles, there's no troubles. But it's like such a quick way of saying that. Because there's so much trouble when you're in Bangladesh, like traffic, smell of certain places.
I learned that when they describe, you know how they describe when something's like really good? It's like sex, bro.
I heard that.
It's so stupid. I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Or Jos.
Jos is fun.
Marotuk. Ostir.
Ostir.
Spending time in both India and Bangladesh, which cuisine do you like more?
I love both of them equally. I can't.
So diplomatic.
No. I just can't pick my favorite. Like I love North Indian food as much as I love Bengali food. I love the biryani that gets made in Bangladesh, the kach biryani that they hari, and then I like the curries that get made in India.
Which flavors stick to you more though?
They're pretty much so similar, man.
Really?
Like the whole,
I still
India,
haven't
Pakistan,
been to
Bangladesh.
India. No, Pakistani food is like...
It slaps.
Slaps, bro.
Yeah, they got a little bit more spices in their food. Yeah.
I've never been to India, so I can't really
I mean, you've had Indian food.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like actually being there and trying the food is so different.
But New York, it is like...
In New York,
really, really close to
the Indian food
authenticity.
Taste. Yeah. When I go to Bangladesh, like nothing beats tehari gore, bro.
Yeah.
Tehari gore all day.
Tehari is like specific way. Is it biryani or is it its own? How do you describe tehari?
I guess you can classify it as a biryani. It's like obviously cooked with beef.
Or lamb or chicken,
And they use the secret recipe, not the secret, but the main ingredient is the mustard oil.
Yeah.
It's cooked with mustard oil and that's what gives it the flavor. But this place does it like no other place,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's like the perfect balance of everything. If you weren't a musician, what would you be?
A pilot,
Damn, bro.
100%. I just watch airplane videos all day.
Really?
If it ain't Boeing, I ain't going. Nah, actually, no. Just boycott Boeing. Go Airbus.
Before music, I was soccer, right? Like I made it.
I know that.
I made it in soccer, but my mom said no.
Why?
Because so when you get picked up, if you're under 18, you wherever country you go to, you have to have a foster family
Okay.
to take care of you because you're underage. So you have to live with the foster family and all that. And my parents weren't really cool with that.
No.
So they were just like, nah, find something else.
He's really good.
I'm okay. I'm getting older, so
He's really good.
it's not the same.
But I'm better at FIFA.
Bro, this guy doesn't even know how to play FIFA. Anytime I ask him to play FIFA, he's like, bro, which button is what? How do you shoot? How do you have the courage?
But see, I'm still good. Like
How do you have
I beat you twice.
This guy's audacity. He has the courage to say, I'm so good at I beat you, and then he doesn't even know how to play.
I've beat you twice. I
You've
remember.
never beaten me. We haven't even played once.
Who's your favorite player?
My favorite, obviously, the GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo,
Why not Messi?
because Cristiano Ronaldo. So here's my debate. Messi was born with talent.
How do you know that?
Some people are just, you can tell by the way he plays. Some people are just born with talent. And some people work really hard. Cristiano Ronaldo is the perfect example of anyone coming from a really poor place and working really hard to become at the top level. Like he's just like the prime, like if that guy does not motivate you, nothing will motivate you. Like he literally, his work ethic is ridiculous and he should be an inspiration to everyone that's really trying to make it in life.
You really are passionate about soccer.
Yeah, bro,
That's nice.
he's the GOAT, man. Every morning I wake up to a WhatsApp message from
Family groups and like, I don't know, certain clients maybe. Nowadays it's like the show in Bangladesh, like every day there's like some sort of planning. So
Oh, what's your family group chat called?
the Deb fam,
The Deb fam?
there's like 20 people in it, I think.
There's just one funny video that my cousin sent me. It was during the World Cup.
Yeah.
So in Bangla, it's really funny. When you translate to English, it's not as funny. But
Right.
it was this kid, I think, he had some problem in his head, but his favorite player is Messi.
I shouldn't laugh at that.
Yeah, his favorite player is Messi, and he's like, he says that Messi is his Puba Dubai.
I have seen this one.
Yeah, his name is Sunny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And then he's like, he wanted to go to the World Cup to see Qatar, but he only had 3 taka in his pocket, so he couldn't buy the ticket.
This is the dumb. Like, why do they send these?
It's so funny the way he said it.
You're the perfect person to ask this. What's the difference between the music scene in Bangladesh and the music scene in America? Because you also work with pop artists here as a producer, songwriter, artist, and then like obviously you're a pop star back home.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I would say if you look at it, like indie's so popular here, that's because everybody's heard every single genre so many times.
Yeah.
That there's just like different sects. Like in EDM, you know?
Yeah.
You have future bass, you have big room.
Subgenres,
Like subgenres because people have that advancements in understanding music. Over there, it's just like pop. It's slowly, before that it was rock. Like it was all rock, rock.
I feel like the rock is dominating the live scene there.
It is, but it's slowly like cooling down.
Okay.
And pop music is increasing, but it has to be like commercial pop that like for the mass.
Yeah.
You can't be using certain types of instruments that is not like familiar to people's ears. That's why I tried to incorporate like in Chumka, it was a dotara, right? So
What's a dotara?
Dotara is like basically just translates to 2 strings.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a 2-string instrument.
Such a beautiful instrument.
Such a beautiful instrument.
I was trying to learn how to play it when I was there.
There's no skills. Or
yeah,
anything.
it's no frets. So you have
it's crazy.
I don't know. Remember your
Memorizing.
Yeah.
That's how talented these guys are, man.
Crazy.
Unreal.
Crazy.
But the music scene here is too advanced, and if you were to like, it's such a niche crowd. If you were to play the advanced stuff over there, they love Bollywood.
Yeah.
They love Bollywood.
Noticed that.
And like Coke Studio Pakistan, India and stuff. Yeah. It's like really big over there. So that's like what you're dealing with. These are the type of people you're dealing with. So
and then here
is just like really advanced, you know? I love making pop stuff here, But we were talking about this yesterday. It's very hip hop, like
Yeah,
the bass has to be like really strong, heavy, and the kick has to be.
I mean, in any country, like, or any audience, their ears are tuned to certain.
Yeah, but if you look at Afrobeat, there's not a lot of heavy stuff. It's like light kicks, light bass. Yeah, it's like super chill, and like European music as well. It's like they have their different.
But yeah, Bangladesh definitely leans a lot towards live instrumentation as well. They love that.
They love that. Yeah, for
in
sure.
Their music.
What's the biggest misconception about Bengalis? I think that was my last question.
What is the misconception? I don't know.
Instead of misconception, I would say like misunderstanding too. I feel like as Bengalis, we are a community that's really looked down upon compared to like India, Pakistan. I feel like Bangladesh is always last.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. Like I've seen it too. Like we don't get as much respect as we should, because at the end of the day, like I feel like nationality always hinders how someone perceives you for some people.
Yeah, I mean we're super nationalists too. Like Bangladeshis, like that's the only country that's like fought a war for their language.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
yeah,
we're just proud.
Yeah, we're just really proud people. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Do you think Bengali music has the potential to go international?
Hell yeah. Yeah. 8th most spoken language in the world.
And it's a very sweet language too. It's not like harsh in your ears. No. So I think it can definitely, like the world sound, you know how like we felt about Afrobeats when we were like exploring it first? Yeah. I think that's how Bengali as a language in music. I mean, yeah, and the Punjabis are doing it, so we'll do it too.
Yeah, perfect example. Like Spanish music when it first came out, right?
Yeah.
Now look at Spanish music.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
It's the biggest industry.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, artists like Muza,
Sanjoy.
We were definitely trying to, bridge the gap. With your song Jhumka, I saw the Koreans pick it up.
Yeah.
And that's when it like really went like massive worldwide. And not just pick it up, they're lip syncing the lyrics, and they're not doing it to any Punjabi songs. They're not doing it to any Urdu, Tamil songs. They were doing it to Bengali music. We even saw that with Arale Harale. There's like these Korean girls that are like, so why do you think that is?
I guess just as much as Bengalis love BTS, they love Bengali music.
Exactly.
Could be, yeah.
I think also language has to play a part. It's really copyable. Like it's
easy to say,
easy to say in music actually. But
melodies really help.
Yeah,
like the simpler the melody is and the catchier it is, it makes you want to sing with it.
Right. And Bengali music is really, really melodic.
Very melodic.
Right.
Thank you guys. This is Muza and Sanjoy. Thanks for watching. I guess this is an interview.
Us interviewing each other.
Us interviewing each other. We have an EP coming out together, hopefully in the summer. We don't know the name yet.
It's probably coming out in a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks, yeah. Huge shout out to Bangladesh. We did it for the culture. We want people to enjoy Bangla music the way the rest of the world is enjoying all these different house musics and EDM types of thing. We realize it's not there. So we really want the Bangladeshi people to embrace the culture, embrace the language that we worked so hard and fought for.
Thank you so much, PopShift, for having us. This EP is going to be crazy. That's all we can say. There's dope visuals planned. We're taking this on the road, which we have never done with our music before, or had the opportunity. And we want to thank the audience, especially in Dhaka and all over Bangladesh, for showing us love and allowing us to do this. And it's been really, really fun. And we're going to continue to bring dope vibes to you guys.
Stay tuned.